Okay, so when you come in and work with me, there's a lot of learning. And how do I start my learning process? And I think my exposure when I did my degree of physiotherapy in Australia was very, very beneficial. So within the first year, this is what we had to go through. In the morning, we would have lectures on anatomy, physiology of how something happened at a cellular level and chemical level, and what are the bones, muscles, skins, and so forth. But then there was an interesting class that they just call it a tutorial, right? And that tutorial started off with this facilitator. Her name is Jane Coffey. So Jane Coffey comes in one day when a group of us, 20 of us sitting in the room, and she said, I would like you to tell me what you know about a 60-year-old had a fall. Then she left the room. We were confused. We literally were confused on what she wanted to do. So my Aussie friends asked, so what do you mean? What do you want to know of 60-year-old had a fall? The statement is so plain, so easy. But then she asked a lot of follow-up questions after that. She said, what do you know about a 60-year-old? A 60-year-old bone, a 60-year-old muscle, a 60-year-old male or female is different as well. What would happen in a fall? Later do I know, as an Asian boy who never seen a lot of falls in my life except for sports, there's a lot of different ways to fall due to different reasons, and you can catch your fall, you can slip and fall, and so forth. So that was a very inspiring class. The class went on for the whole year. From us presenting, I still remember we're presenting on different ways of a person falling. You can fall scoot, fall down, fall face down, and you catch yourself or you don't catch yourself. All those things to that eventually this lady had a hip replacement of internal fixations or rift done, and we went into what is the healing process of how the surgeon was cutting it to what was healing, and post-oply why we designed a certain post-op because of the healing, because of what has been done, and respecting that the lady is a 60-year-old. So the knowledge starts compounding. In the end, we felt this particular case because apparently we missed out on a fracture scaphoid because she catch it with her hand and she's being old and she's had this wrist pain around here. And she called this learning goals. And I really agree with it because in our adult life, there's no more deadlines, there's no more exams after uni, after high school and all that. And we really don't have a path to learn per se. But I can share with you that learning is lifelong. So rather than reading the anatomy book chapter to chapter, okay, which is content only, you start to learn with the why you are trying to learn, okay? So you're understanding the context behind why you want to learn, okay? And it can be very simple stuff like a neck, there's lots of things by now you will know. So you go into learn the context, dig out the information, but don't do anything on it yet. Figure out what are the concepts behind the reasoning, behind the things of what has been mentioned. So that's where lots of things I shared with you are conceptual, okay? Rather than tell you to do A, you do A. I'm teaching you how I come to the A so that you can eventually make your own B, C, D, okay? So my assignment to you is that in your own way, okay, with any patients at all, don't assume each individual is involved in, say, a very different sports, a very different lifestyle, a very different social history, a very different pathology structurally. And in the career of yours as a physiotherapist, you dig and explore, and that is what made us unique, and no robot can teach you that, no lectures can teach you that. Okay, so trust me when I say this, you all don't have the breadth, neither do you have the depth of the knowledge in the world of physiotherapy. Thank you.